Through the process of this journey, I've gone through experiences pushing myself for the sake of growing, for the sake of evolving, and for the sake of getting used to what it feels like to face your fears. Now I'm facing my biggest challenge of this whole journey. Lionel is a huge star, which is scary.
All night long. Woo! All night long. All night long. All night long.
So the chance to work with Lionel Richie is a double-edged sword. Of course, I would love to have worked with Lionel Richie, but to sing a song with Lionel Richie and to sing Endless Love scared the heck out of me. It was a real process making the decision to sing this song. Right off the bat, it was a no. I can't do that.
I wanted Shania because A, I've been a fan forever, and B, because she's not been out in the public eye for so long.
I was just extremely apprehensive about singing again, period, never mind singing a classic like that.
And then it became an obsession. And then it became Lionel Richie stalking Shania.
He'd call again, and my manager would call me, and I'd get asked again, are you sure you don't want to do the Lionel thing? Are you sure you're not ready to give this a try?
And then when I found out what her little problem was, what she thought about, she's been off too long, she's worried about her voice. Well, I just went through that. I did the exact same thing. My father was dying, so I had to sit through that with him and take that journey with him. At the same time, my marriage was falling apart, and I realized that from the pressure and all of this stuff, I had polyps on my vocal cords. So I asked the doctor, when can I sing? He said, tomorrow if you want to. Now the psychological part. Okay, now that he told me I can sing, can I sing? The more time you take off, the more that little voice inside of you says, I can't, I don't know, I'm not sure. And then finally one day, it clicks. And you walk out on stage and you think, can I do an 1.5 to 2 hour show? And about 20 minutes into the show, you forgot you ever had a surgery, because that's where we live, on that stage, you know. So Shania in front of that microphone, I'm not worried about it. Shania on stage, I'm not worried about it. It's sitting behind the scenes talking about it that can mess you up forever.
He'd already been very patient and waited, even though I had already said, well, you know, I can't do this. He still didn't fill the slot.
And so I just said to my people and to her people, if you just give me a moment to talk to her, I think it'll be just fine.
The phone call, my heart was racing when I phoned him.
And I explained to her, I'm scared to death too. The only way we're gonna get through this is you gotta step forward.
Being afraid just wasn't a good enough reason. I had to practice what I was preaching to myself and say, well, why not sing with Lionel Richie? Why miss out on that just because you're afraid? I'm petrified. I just don't think I can do it. But I wanted to hold up a good front. All right.
There we go.
And I said to myself, force yourself to go through it. You can't avoid it. It's happening right now. This is really great. Thank you guys all for coming here. I thank you, really.
Well,
It makes
we're
my
not
life a lot
complaining
easier.
by any means. And I said to Nathan, would you like to go to the Bahamas to record? And he said, when are we leaving?
Hopefully you will have fun with it.
Oh, we're gonna have a blast. It's gonna be great.
That's dirt advantage.
Now this is for real. I've made a decision. Everybody else is relying on me at this point.
And these are my engineers that I brought from Nashville, Steve, Mark, Antonio.
You know, managers and agents, and the pressure of being the performer grew. I didn't want anybody to know that I was freaking out internally.
Now I ask the question, does she look uptight?
No.
I rest my case.
You brought her to paradise.
We as artists, we're egotistical maniacs with inferiority complexes. So up until the time we walk on stage, or up until the time we actually walk in the studio, there's always doubt as to whether we can actually do that.
It's like such a production that it makes me nervous. There's so many people around.
There's a point that's going to happen today with her. She's going to stop thinking about it. The first couple of notes, she'll think about it. And then she's going to listen to herself. And then she's going to realize, I'm on now.
I was feeling inadequate and insecure.
Yes, she has vocal limitations. Yeah! I don't know if they are.
Well, good. This is all
This is where you're gonna be.
nice and dry sounding in here.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good. I think it'll be hard for me to give you a proper performance from start to finish. It'll be a lot easier if I'm just, isolating a section, just repeating it over and over, let me jam through it. Even if the timing isn't always in the right place, you can just put it wherever you want it after.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And then you guys can make whatever you want out of it. I'm not proud of the way I sound right now. I don't have the confidence. And when I'm singing someone else's song, I'm genuinely, you have to then interpret that melody and the phrasing to work for your voice.
But you know what? It's okay. Just make it you. And if you want to go off the beaten trail, go off.
It's not like I feel I need to stylize it or anything like that, but I'm singing around my own vocal limitations right now, so that's more what it is. It's not because I'm going to want to give you, it's not because I want to change or restyle the song. I wish I could just do it exactly like what you need, but.
Yes, she has vocal limitations. I don't know if they are, but we will.
But I'm telling you they're there, so
yes,
you're trusting
right.
me.
I trust you on the fact that, and we call that just until she starts singing.
It's gonna be good. Well, I thought it'd be cool to just run the song a couple times in the great room.
Yes.
Without all of this,
Yep.
and just you and Lionel sing it down.
Just jam it through a little bit, yeah.
Wow.
Forever. I'll hold you close in my arms.
Why am I doing that wrong? I'm embarrassed to sing out loud. It's almost like I have to force myself through the embarrassment so that I can just start relaxing about the reality of what I sound like now.